happening? Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
What's up, everyone? My name is Phil, and oh my gosh, Activision. What is going on? Are you all okay? Are you having a stroke? Do I need to call somebody? You haven't been acting yourself recently. You've been acting weird. Things seem a little bit odd over at Activision. For starters, you leaked the DLC for Black Ops 4 in Australia a day early. They got to actually play the DLC. That was bizarre. And then Absolute Zero drops, and we get the new contraband system, and it was good. We can earn everything in that system for free. We don't have to pay any money. And it's like feasible. It doesn't take 300 years to do it. That's out of character. And now this? What is going on? That picture at the beginning of the video. You leaked Modern Warfare 4 as well as its release date and the fact that content comes out on PlayStation 4 first. That's three things. You leaked three things in one image. What the frick? That is way out of character. It is not even Christmas. What are you doing? I'm not, and look, I double checked. This image isn't doctored in any way. It's one, taken on a mobile phone, and two, when put into Photoshop, there doesn't seem to be any changes to it. It seems to just be a straight up actual real image from the Call of Duty website, allowing you to pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 with a release date of September 27th, 2019, with once again content released first on PlayStation 4. Jeez, that is a lot. For one thing, I'm excited because I love Modern Warfare, and the fact that this is leaked and doesn't seem to be fake makes me kind of happy, because that means now I have something to look forward to next year. At least now I'll be able to play a Call of Duty and probably enjoy it. I love all the Modern Warfare games, so maybe this one won't be any different and I'll love it as well. I don't know, we'll see. Infinity Ward's last two Call of Duties I haven't necessarily cared for, but maybe because it's Modern Warfare it'll be different. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we actually get actual information so much later on in the year, assuming nothing else freaking leaks. Just call a plumber, Activision. Just call a plumber. But no, geez, like so much in the past week or two with Activision and not being able to hold in information. It's actually crazy how many leaks we're getting. And the fact that this leak came out already. As stated, it isn't even Christmas yet. It isn't even Christmas yet, and we already know what the next Call of Duty is probably going to be based off of an image that does not seem fake. Like, I've seen fake images, I've seen fake leaks. This one seems legit. It seems very, very legit. Like someone over at Activision really screwed up. Like they hit a button they weren't supposed to. Activision, whoever's in charge of the button, should probably take it away. They pressed it and the DLC came out in Australia. They pressed it again, and the supply stream's good. I actually don't take the button away from them. They know what they're doing. Let them keep the button. Let them keep the button. But no, like freaking Modern Warfare 4. And now this brings into question, like we knew about a Modern Warfare 2 remaster that was in the works. We knew that that was kind of a thing, and we didn't know when it was going to be coming out. But now this all makes sense, because now they can do a Modern Warfare 2 remaster, bundle it with Modern Warfare 4, and there you go. You have it's a lot of money's about to be made. A lot of money's about to be made. Activision's about to make a buttload of money on this property, and that is something else. I am genuinely surprised. And shout out to T-Sprig. He's one of my viewers and the guy who alerted me to this, provided me with the image that you saw on screen. Shout out to him, because without him I wouldn't have even noticed it was a thing. Charlie Intel wasn't talking about it, still isn't talking about it, but it's there. It's a thing, and it's what the heck, man. That is okay. Activision, you gotta calm down. You gotta give me some time to breathe. I can't talk about, there's too much information, you're doing too much. I wanted to make a video about Zero specifically and go more in depth about Zero. I wanted to talk about her as a character, how she works, instead of that just brief overview I gave you in the last video, but now I have to postpone that And I wanted to make videos about other things within Black Ops 4. I wanted to talk about potentially my favorite class setup and other things. I was making stuff. I was gonna do a live stream tonight on Rainbow Six Siege, which I might still do, but potentially won't, because now I have to get all this done and edited. It's, what the frick? What the frick? Good job. Good job. 10 out of 10 Activision. You definitely pulled one over on me. Now the question is this game actually going to be any good? Because as I stated, I did not really care for Ghosts, and I really hated Infinite Warfare. And the studio that's currently called Infinity Ward is not actually the same team that made the first 3, I believe, Modern Warfare games, or at least the first 2. They weren't involved in the first 2. The team is really pretty much completely different, especially seeing about halfway through Modern Warfare 2, a lot of the team over at Infinity Ward got up and left. For those of you who don't know that backstory, like, there was a huge falling out between Activision and Infinity Ward and the original creators of Infinity Ward and the original team, and they just got up and left. They formed Team Respawn. That's who those guys are. The guys who make, like, Titanfall, that's Infinity Ward. That's the OG team. Like, the one that currently exists is different, and that's why you kind of have a different feel with their games. You go back and play Modern Warfare 2, it feels a certain way. It flows a certain way. It's a lot of fun, regardless of how overpowered and broken some things may be. It's still fun. It feels good. But if you go over and play something like Infinite Warfare or Call of Duty Ghosts, it feels vastly different. All right, you can play a Treyarch game and it all kind of feels the same. Even now, it feels like a Treyarch game. Black Ops 4, for all of its changes, feels like a Treyarch game. It's definitely the same team behind the previous game. You can tell. You can just tell. But when it comes to Infinity Ward, it is all over the map. I think Modern Warfare 3 was actually a mix. No, I know Modern Warfare 3 was actually a mix of what remained of Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer Games. There was 2 studios making that one, and that one felt different. It did. It definitely felt different from Modern Warfare 2. It was still fun. I still enjoyed it. I liked that game, but it definitely was different, and it was definitely a different thing. So, yeah, now the question is this new Infinity Ward going to be able to recapture what made Modern Warfare so good? What made Modern Warfare so iconic? Will they be able to produce a game that is just as good as the previous 3? Is it going to be just as fun, or is it just going to be Modern Warfare in name only and feel like Infinite Warfare, or feel like Ghosts? That's the thing. So now that's the question that's brought to the table. What's going to happen with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? Is it just going to be a campaign like we've been hearing, or has this delay in release, like we're assuming had happened, just like essentially make it so that they are now currently making a multiplayer for it, because everyone was complaining that a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered with no multiplayer was going to be garbage. Like, granted, I love the story from Modern Warfare 2, but I love the multiplayer more. You know how much fun it is to call in a tactical nuke? It is a blast. Like, if you're new, if you're one of those people who is just new to this community, you have not played Modern Warfare 2, you haven't gone back and enjoyed those previous Call of Duty games, especially for those of you who now actually can't because the game's not in its prime anymore and it's full of hackers and it's very much dead. No, it was the most fun I've had in Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 2, by far, my favorite Call of Duty title, and I really want to see it remastered in full so I myself can enjoy that multiplayer again as it once was, with all of its flaws. Like, I don't care, you can have one-man army noob tubes. I understand that those will potentially be a thing in a remaster if they don't go and, you know, change the way how things work and stuff like that. I get that that's probably going to be a potential issue, but the end result is it's still a blast. It was a blast then, and I'm sure it will be a blast now. I'm not looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. I just know it's fun. I know it's broken and buggy as all heck, but it's a ton of fun. And these new Call of Duties don't seem to capture that same feeling that the OG ones, the Modern Warfare 2s and the Black Ops of the past don't like used to capture. Like, they don't capture that feeling. And I'm hoping that a remaster could potentially recapture that, because it is just a lot of fun to play Modern Warfare 2 if you ever get a chance to, if you somehow can find a lobby that isn't full of crap. But yeah, anyways guys, that's all for today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. Leave in the comment section below, what do you think of this? This is something else. This is This is different. It's weird. It's bizarre. What do you think? Leave it down below. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Twitter. Link to that is down in the description at SilentOnYT. And I will see you all later.